Hi guys, we are back with more Disturbed. I kind of cheated and looked up the code for the tray knobs. I was really not wanting to just spend hours on end trying to figure that one out. Don't hate me on that. We are going to do it now. Left, right, right. You find yourself with no evident way out, but the path before you into the darkness. Your only choice is to move forward. You see three separate paths within the walls of the cavern. Which path do you choose? We are going to save. There we go. And we're going to choose left first. You cautiously make your way through the darkness. You come to a split path. Which way do you go? Holy crap. More saves. There is a really big reason why there's so many freaking saves in this game. You struggle forward as the way before you becomes completely dark. You notice that there is light off in the distance and you continue to make your way forward. Eventually, you make it into some sort of concrete room. Turning around, you see a hole in the wall where you came from. Your guess is that it wasn't part of the initial design. You turn around to see a door. There's being little to nothing in the room. You decide to move through the doorway. You find yourself in what looks like a basement. You turn about to discover that each direction there is a door. A box of supplies and debris litter the floor room. You notice that there are several markings on the doors and floor, some of which scare you. You got a bad feeling about this place. You walk around about the room, browsing through the dust-covered storage. You find some rope in one of the boxes. It feels strong to the touch and has minimal wear. You decide to take the rope. I bet that rope will help us get into the well, which in the well is probably what holds the little doohickey to go into the circle of stones, which then will probably give us something to help with the unicorn. Just my thoughts. That's what I would think. Ugh. I'm gonna regret doing this. You enter a room full of metal cages. Before you is a hallway marked with questionable markings. You don't like the feeling you have about this place. Whatever was in these cages surely did not like being locked up. Save again. You notice that there is an animal in the cage on the left of the room, but from the dark stains on its fur, it is dead. You cautiously walk down the hallway, entering a room with two cell doors. That does not look like a hound. That looks like a frickin' wolf. Before you can do anything, a large hound leaps in front of you. The beast doesn't look very vicious, but one wrong move can surely be the end of you. Realizing that you are not prepared for a moment like this, you slowly back away towards the other room. To your dismay, the dog follows your every move. Oh, was I not? Dang it, I chose wrong. So I need to... Let's go right again. Let's get the rope. You enter a small room. There is a large cauldron in the center of the room with wood resting beneath. There is nothing on the shelves, as if someone cleaned this place out. You look into the pot but find nothing in it. With nothing else, you exit the room. So we've done all the other things. Save. You walk up the steps. You enter a large room. The air is polluted with dust and spiderweb covers the walls and ceiling. Where should you go now? The door struggles to move, but you enter into what appears to be a spider's den. The air is thick and the room is a mess of web and body parts. You notice that there is a couple of items in the room that could be useful. If nothing else, there is a key on the ground that you will no doubt need. Before you can even act, a large spider falls from above. You have no doubt that it's hungry. Without hesitation, the spider attacks you. With nothing to defend yourself, the spider quickly bites you. You discover what looks like a private library. There is a passageway before you with bookcases on the left and right. Gosh, dang it. Oh, this is going to be one that's going to take a bit for me to tackle. Yippee-ki-yay. You take a moment to look at the books. Some of them catch your eye. There is a bent page marking a section of the book. You turn to it. The art of charming is not necessarily limited to the instrument, but how the musician goes about playing given instruments. Some are definitely easier to use than others. For a skill such as this, there are a few instruments recommended. A harp is one of these recommended instruments. For vicious dogs to shy unicorns, the soothing voice of a harp can calm the troubled heart. Of course, not all creatures can fall for this simple trick, but can mean the difference between life and death in some situations. Years before current times, there was a unique religious practice that revolved the Stonehenge. It's said that these stones are lined up in a special way and often organized in a circular pattern. Organizing the stones this way unlocks an ancient power researchers still have trouble understanding. In the middle of the circle would be a stone or two for the keystones to rest on. This is the great mystery of this ancient practice. From ancient records, it is written that the energies from the surrounding stone channels their powers with the keystones. You stop reading because the next page of the book has been torn out. This is getting fun. This might just be one of my games that I play late at night if I'm wanting to get some easy recording in, I guess. Oh my gosh. I will play other games, I promise. I'll be doing a couple more Happy Wheels, and starting next month I'll be actually streaming more, and we'll be doing probably some Getting Over It and whatnot, rage games to start off, see what people think. Oh, that helps my back. Okay, back into this. Flipping through the pages, there is one in particular that has ink markings all over it. Raw energy is a powerful substance not to be trifled with. It is merely a myth that such energies exist. One does not simply stumble upon a pillar of godly power. Even if such a fate is yours, bare hands cannot contain the force. It must be bent and channeled into a specifically crafted vessel to carry it. There have been accounts across time of individuals possessing such power. Although they pass away as sand, their relics of power remain as powerful artifacts that nations around the world would fight for. You walk up more stairs. You pause as you notice a stone carving of a person praying that is attached to the wall. There is something odd about it, but you can't put your finger on it. With caution, you continue up the stairs. Creepy. You enter a strange room with a large globe centered about the room. There are windows that let the light shine through. You notice that there is a chest resting against the wall to the right. You also notice there is another passageway like the previous room. Okay. We'll inspect the globe. You study the globe attached to the floor surface. The craft is made of metal and there is fine detail in the grooves. There is various markings and names scattered across the globe. It takes you a moment, but you find the markings of where you are, Armora. You notice that there are some hand-drawn markings with the area made with black ink. These must be something close by that has interest of the author of these markings. To add to the mystery, there are similar markings on the other areas around the globe. I meant to save. Dang it. Approaching the chest, you notice that there is a lock fastened to it. With no key to unlock the chest, you decide to leave it alone. That's why we probably need a harp, so that we can get... Actually, no. I don't know what the spider... Fruitcake. That won't work. Okay. Continue forward. You climb the stairs to find a wall ending your path. Above the end of the stairway is a hatch. You have made it to the top of the tower. Before you is a stone of power resting upon an altar of rock. Dark veins have entangled the structure as they were feeding off the energies of the stone. Your body begins to tremble as you stand before the stone. You definitely feel weaker being up here, as if the stone is sapping away your energy. Shoot. We'll probably die. This may be your only chance. You approach the stone and grasp onto it. Yep. Okay. We're gonna leave this one here. There's only so many that sound that I can take before I'm just like, okay. But with that, I leave you guys. I hope you liked it, and if you did, please leave a like and a comment. Let me know what you think. If you like these kind of games, or if you have any suggestions, please throw them out. I mean, I'm not much of a Fortnite or a PUBG person yet, but I will be trying those at some point. I'm just going to do it on my own time, and then I'll see what happens, and we'll go from there. With that, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!